Well, welcome to another episode of Beyond Outside the Box. I can't talk. Excuse me. So, again, welcome to another episode of Beyond Outside the Box, where Blacks in business flaunt their Black owned business. Today's episode is slightly different. And excuse this light, I don't know how to fix it. It is what it is. Today's interviewee is none other than myself. With that said, this is really beyond outside the box. And it looks like my internet is trash right now. I don't know, guys. I don't know. We're just gonna keep rocking with it. Okay, so who am I? My name is Elle, not Ellie, Elle Carter. And I am the CEO and founder of ML Creatives LLC. I am a mom of three. I am an educator. I am a friend, all sorts of stuff. Okay. Um, and I am God fearing. We'll say that. My why. Why did I start my business? My why is very interesting, this interview of myself goes along with my why. My why has everything to do with my brother. Those of you that know me know that I lost my brother 13 years ago today by suicide. And I don't think about his anniversary until I think about his anniversary. So this morning I woke up and I hit my phone because I always have my phone like right next to my bed. So I hit my phone and the time on the clock was 5:06, which is my birthday. So it's my birth time. And then I looked at the date. I was like, oh my goodness, it's his anniversary. And the tears just welled up in my eyes. And I don't know, from that point until all through the day, the message that I kept on receiving was the same. The message was to do what you're supposed to be doing. Do not stop. Wow. Sorry for that interruption. Give me just a second. That was my son, and he has. I did. I did try to do not disturb, but he has all access. Whew. Sorry, y'all. Okay, so all day long, the message was the same: was that I need to stop playing around, stop procrastinating, and do what I know needs to be done. This light is really irritating. It is what it is. I'm gonna keep going. So here I am. God made it quite plain that I'm just supposed to go ahead and do this video. So, what is the most difficult part about starting? What was the most difficult part about starting? The most difficult part for me was that I have so many different ideas, so many things that I want to do, and I just did not know how to pick the one thing to do and just do it and give it my all. I don't know how to do that. So I want to say that was the most difficult part for me, but here I am. And I started my YouTube channel and I started doing reviews about Rihanna and Savage X Fenty and things of that sort. But this business that I came up with is even more than it's more than just a review. It has everything to do with others. And I have a tendency to pour into others and not pour into myself. So this is my chance to pour into myself and my business. Um, so let me just give you guys a little background about why I started. So in 2021, the teachers were going back into the classroom. And well, everybody was going back into the classroom. No, it was just the teachers because the kids were virtual. And the energy in the building was just off. And God was just like, all right, you're done. So I started throwing 21 years worth of teaching materials in the trash because I knew I was not going to come back. It just was not for me anymore. And so I resigned from my position as the teacher. Um, I did not have anything to fall back on. I not rich. I don't have parents that are wealthy. I don't have a trust. I don't have none of that stuff. I was totally depending on God to take care of me. And I knew that He would because He told me He would. So I jumped, I leaped out there and I just went with it. I was just like, all right, God, we rocking. I'm rocking with you. You tell me to jump, you better catch me because you told me to do this. So I went on ahead and I quit my job not too long after that. And I hope my mom forgives me for this, but it is what it is. It's part of my story. So after that, I we our family lost two very important members of our family, and I had to take care of my mom because my mom just went on a downward spiral. And there was no way that I was going back into the school system and having to take care of my mom. No way. I would have been in an institution. Um, so God is interesting. So it was I just quit. Um, and I again still had nothing to fall back on. And from there, I did not have a job. I was looking for stuff online. I didn't mind doing a remote job. I just could not go back to teaching. And there were people like, come on, you're such a good teacher. Go back into teaching. No, because that's not what God has for me. Did I know what He had for me? Absolutely not. And it's still a process. He and I are still working through it. He knows what I'm supposed to do. Me, on the other hand, not so much. So anyway, after we lost our family members, my mom got sick. I ended up starting my LLC in September of 2021. Again, I was not making any money. I did not know what I was going to do, but I just kept on pushing. Um, So I had signed up for something on Instagram and I didn't realize, I totally forgot about it. And then I got notification that they wanted me to, oh no, I'm lying. I started posting reels on Facebook, and one of my reels it went viral. It was the Rihanna reel. And I got paid thousands of dollars for that one little reel. And then not too long after that, I did another one. It was a boxing reel, and it was Tank knocking, what's that dude's name? Rolly out. And that did some numbers as well, but that was, I think maybe in total, I might have gotten like $6,000 from Facebook. And then after that, that kind of dwindled. And then I went into this competition and I was it was for entrepreneurs. And I just went for it, but I didn't make it. Okay. So then after that, I kept on looking for jobs. So I went without a job for 2.5 years. So that was the most difficult part about me starting my business. It was basically just the starting. And I know you guys heard that before on this particular show. This light is really irritating me. Oh, anyway, so what does it mean being an entrepreneur? What does it mean to me? Freedom. I've always had issues with people telling me what to do. Oh, you have to excuse that sound. So I've always had issues with people telling me what to do since I was a little girl. I don't like people telling me what to do. I don't like people rushing me. I take my time doing the things that I have to do. It takes me time to do things that I have to do because I'm a perfectionist. So being an entrepreneur to me means freedom and being my own boss and not having to listen to anybody tell me what to do except for myself. All right. So what inspired me to start my own business, of course, goes back to my why, which was honoring my brother's legacy. And part of ML Creatives, well, ML Creatives has to do with mental health, suicide prevention. It has everything to do with Black entrepreneurs, especially young Black male entrepreneurs. And that because my brother. So, and I know how young Black men struggle. They struggle with so many things because society is totally against them. So that is what inspired me to start my own business. Also, my daughter, she is a nail tech. She's my nail tech. And watching her struggle with getting her own studio also inspired me to become an entrepreneur and to push harder, actually, being an entrepreneur. And Black people, melanated people, this business is about y'all. I just said it's about the Black entrepreneur. If you look at my videos, every person that I have in my video is Black. And it is imperative for our people to stick together because we don't. I don't know what it is. I don't know why we can't stick together, but we need to. If we look at our cousins, they stick together. They can say something crazy, way outside the box, and it doesn't matter what they say, who they say it to. If one of them says it, they all gonna stick beside it. They gonna stick beside them. And we need to get to that space where we stick with one another, where we support one another in our businesses, where we buy Black, we shop Black, we build Black, we house Black. We need to learn to stick together. So that's part of what ML Creatives is about, and some of the things that have inspired me. So how did my faith factor into starting my business? My faith is everything. If it weren't for my faith, I would not be where I am today. And the faith walk is not easy at all. It is one of the most difficult things to do. And I grew up Adventist, and all my life I had to fight. No, but all my life I heard about faith. And walking in faith on my own and not just seeing how my mom did it, walking on my faith, it's been a journey, but it's something that I would never ever, it's something that I don't know, I wouldn't do it any other way, because why not? Because God knows the beginning from the end. He knows what's going to happen, and why not trust him with my everything? Faith pays bills too, and my faith did. God owns everything, literally everything, and because of him I still have my house. I was still able to feed my children, and that's huge. I know that there was a point where my bank account was in the negative by thousands, and it still is, and they closed my account. But they'll get their money when I get it to give it to them. But what I did was I was like, you know what? They're going to pay these bills. They're just going to charge me $30 for every bill that I don't have money to cover. So I kind of use them as a loan officer, like as a loan officer is what I say. And, they'll get their money when they get it. But for now, whatever, I'm still in the negative by $1,100 or so, probably more. And that's okay. And I'm not sweating it. And there are a lot of people that probably would have, who knows what they would have done. But there are a lot of people that could not handle not having money nor being in the negative, because that's rough. That was a tough place to be in. But I was just like, okay, God, whatever. I know you got me. You told me to leave. I know you're going to catch me. So that's how my faith factors into my business. If it weren't for God, I just would not be here. So yeah, you guys probably don't know what it is that I do yet. But ML Creatives is, I'm working on it. It's still a work in progress. But for now, I post content. My content is everything that has anything to do with me. Whatever I feel like doing, whatever I feel like talking about is what I talk about. You guys like it, you love it, you don't. It doesn't matter. It's what is on my heart to share with you, and that's what I do. And I'm trying to be more obedient to God, because I can be very disobedient and I can procrastinate. But yeah, that is ML Creatives. Also with ML Creatives, I also have another business, which is Keep It Cute, where we keep it cute. And this is one of the products that we created for Keep It Cute. It's a nice, cute little tumbler. I also have t-shirts, and the website is keepitcutesis.com, I believe. Y'all have to forgive me. I'm just being obedient, so I wasn't quite prepared for this. I'm just doing what God told me to do. He told me to get on, and that's what I'm doing. There will be more from ML Creatives. I will be making other t-shirts. I will continue posting my content. And so you'll see more things from me. Yeah, so I thank you for watching. If you are a Black business owner and you would like to be on Beyond Outside the Box to flaunt your Black-owned business, please email me at mlcarter@mlcreativesllc.com. Again, if you are a Black-owned business or a Black business owner and you want to flaunt your Black-owned business on Beyond Outside the Box, I welcome you to email me at mlcarter, CARTER, at MELLE Creatives, CREATIVES, LLC.com. And I will send you a survey so you can choose a time and day that works best for you. My times and dates are, well, not my dates, but my days are Fridays and Sundays. So Fridays right now, while the sun is still, while we're still in, what is this? Is it daylight savings? I don't even know. Anyway, I'm getting nervous. And we are at the end of this episode of Beyond Outside the Box, where I was able to flaunt my Black-owned business that I am still working on. And I just encourage you, if you are interested in being an entrepreneur, do it. Don't be afraid. Just do it. Oh, one more thing I almost forgot. So it was interesting. I got a text today from my daughter asking me to help somebody with something. So she sent me this GoFundMe, and she was just like, don't post it on your socials, whatever like that. So I was like, well, what's going on? And this young lady just had a baby, and she thought that she was going to get maternity leave, and she did not. So she's not getting paid. She's behind on her rent by 3 months. So with that being said, if you would like to help this young lady, you can cash at me, you can email me, you can inbox me, whatever, so that we can get her some help. She needs at least $5,000 or more dollars. I have already donated to her. She needs a car seat. I told her, I said, just send me the car seat that you want. We will try to get you whatever you, excuse me. Mm. We will try to get you what you need. Being a mother, I know how hard it is to be a mother. And to be a young mother at that is extremely difficult. And for your job to say that they're going to help you and then all of a sudden that they don't, all of a sudden you don't get maternity leave, you don't get nothing. The hours that you're working now are just minimal anyway. You're getting minimum wage. That's rough. And being that today is mm, mm. being that today is the anniversary of my brother's death by suicide, I don't want that to happen to anybody else as long as I can help it. So if you feel so compelled to help this young lady, I ask that you can send me the money at, for Cash App, it would be the $ M Carter 506, or you can email me and I can give you her Cash App. It does not matter. I'm not keeping the money. I don't want it. And if I did keep it, I would get a juice spanking. And I ain't here for that. So thank you guys for coming in, watching. Again, if you are a Black business owner and you would like to be on Beyond Outside the Box to flaunt your Black owned business, email me, mlcarter@mlcreativesllc.com. See you guys later. Bye. Oh, wait a minute. One more thing. I'm wearing this in honor of my brother. I got these made from my mother and I 13 years ago. It has his name on the back. It's kind of messed up, but this is his birth year, 78. I miss him so much. And those of you that have lost anybody to suicide, you've lost somebody to cancer, I don't care how you've lost somebody, I'm praying for you. God loves you. And don't ever forget that. And I'm out. Bye.